Hello, and welcome back to my base in a box. So, a funny thing happened. Well, not really that funny. I deployed a bunch more of the rocket part mystery tour trains. And that's fine. I then watched where they all went. Let's see if I can find... Yeah, there it is. Right. And they all basically get stuck at rocket fuel. Okay, so those other things which show up as being running out, it's being held up at rocket fuel that's the problem. So I thought I'd have a look at the rocket fuel build. Now, here's the whole build. Let's max rate it. It says I have a net 7 2-fuse solid fuel machines. Okay, is that a problem? So this should be producing just shy of 1k rocket fuel. Let's see. So if we max rate this without the back row, then we are just about in credit, but we're only producing 600 and odd rocket fuel. Okay, how else can we do this? So there's 13 on the back row. So if we do the middle, that's that minus 6. Right, and this is slightly short on rocket fuel makers. Okay, so if we pick up the rocket fuel makers, miss off the top row of assemblers, get those rocket fuels, miss off the bottom row. So we're missing off 9 assemblers with this. And this is just about on the money. And the rate here is 740-ish. Right, so we're making 730, 740 rockets from this build that should be producing 9. So that's 14 in total. All right, and when we look at the production stats, yeah, we are stably producing. Let's find the items. Yeah, so we're capping out about 1.6k research. So we're capped, I think, by the rocket fuel. Because these builds are wrong. So what do we do? Okay, well, the temptation is to make the builds right. Don't know if temptation is even the right word. The thing we should do is make the builds right. Okay. So the first thing is, I thought the issue was the number of inserters. So I went ahead and added extra inserters. Yeah, I'm not convinced that is the problem. So I'm going to go back to the single inserter per carriage. Okay, and I'll need my trusty deconstruction planner for this. All right. There we are. Okay. So what can we do? So let's just double check. Losing the whole back row is overkill. So we need to lose 9 or 10 machines. So that's 3 rows of assemblers, which seems pretty brutal to me, but that's how it is. So I think what I'm going to do is cut this. We'll remodel this one. There we are. Okay, so I could take out the whole back row. If I did that, I'm taking out too many machines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I think I need to take out 10 and leave 4. Okay, so let's take out some. Let's take out 4 from each side for now. Okay, and we have power pole issues. There we are. Okay, so I can take away 1. I can take away this one. Right, we're still overproducing, over-consuming. There. Right, I'm going to call that it. And is this centered? That's going down to there, that's going down to there. It's not centered, but do I care? No, I don't care. I don't care. It's close enough. Right, just for giggles. If I was to remove that, very slightly in credit. All right, I'd rather be very slightly in debit. The reason being, if at any point we have some downtime, the rocket fuel will be buffering up. There we are. Right, so let's trash the rocket. Sorry, the solid fuel will be buffering up if ever there's a downtime, picking up the rocket fuel. Around the right way. Right, I'm wondering if it's still right. Let's do it once more. Having mucked this build up, I want to try and get it right. Yep, so that's fine. Very small net negative. Okay, so I need to leave 4 on the back row. So this won't have affected production at all because the production was capped by the solid fuel, not by these makers. Right, so I'm removing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Off you go. Then here I'm moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. Yeah, 5 again. There we go. Okay, and I need to probably put in solid fuel in the auto trash so that it can get recycled and delivered back. Auto trash it down to 0. so what's the logical next step? Well, it is to add in a third build, right? Right, let's put this back how it was. Come on. Okay, then the green wire. Just double checking the green wire does go all the way through. Yep. Okay. Apparently I can't trash the rocket fuel. Let's go in here, see if anything here wants it. No, it doesn't. Okay, well I'm happy with this bit, so I can connect the line back up. Ah, we've got a train issue. This Right, let's pick up something. Put it on manual. Right, and then we'll put a signal there. Alright, all the trains can get in now. And once the train is in, it'll be requesting things. There we are. That's it, empty me out. Great. Okay, so the next thing to do is to put down another build, because let's get somewhere that we can stand. Right, so if we max rate this entire site now, this is near enough on ratio. It's producing 1400 rocket fuel. We have the labs for 2000 research, so we probably need to be putting down a third rocket build to support that. Okay. It was 2 when we were doing the numbers incorrectly. Now that we're doing the numbers correctly, it is 3. All right, let's zoom out so that we can see what's going on. Okay, so it is this segment that I want to duplicate. We want the station names. I wish that when you'd selected station names that they actually showed up on the blueprint. Okay, so we would put this there. Okay. And we also need to duplicate the, get rid of that. We need to duplicate this bit of rail here that brings all the stuff through. Okay, how much of this do we need? I think probably that much. Yep, that looks like it. And then we need to do a similar thing at the bottom. So it is this segment here, I think, that we need. Okay, let's see how much of this we can put down. Okay, looks like we're going to need rail and various things for building with. Good job we have a building train. Do I have my... Yep, I do. I have my bumper book of useful stuffs. So let's... Send that around in a loop. And then this is the third build, so I can put out posting down there. And we're going to need some landfill. Okay, we may need quite a lot of landfill, so it's probably a job for the landfill train. Yeah. Not that we need the landfill this second, but I think it's better to get it done, isn't it? So let's call in a landfill train. There we are. Okay. So then we can go back to the building train and bring it up here and start loading. Start getting the stuffs. The railway train is parked somewhere. Right, so let's delete this outpost. Try again. So I've marked this for deconstruction, but it's still on the map as a live... That is very strange. Well, anyway, that seems to be heading towards me. Okay, let's reverse carefully. That's it. Whoa! I just lost things. Expensive things. And that's not the build I wanted to go into. This is not going particularly well. Yeah, that was a lot of beacons that just went pop. Okay. Well, do I have any drone ports? Okay, it's going to be entertaining setting up that back railway carriage again. Do I have signals? Yes, I do. Grab some lights. Tanks. Okay, and I need fluid pumps. It's all good for pipes, it's just the build orders which are being a bit laggy. Okay. I think I can put this back. How am I doing for train stops? Definitely don't need that many of those. Okay. Put those back. Put those back. Great. I think I've got all the speed modules down. Let's keep one stack just in case. Prop mods. That's that. Okay. Power switch. And this is one of the items that isn't in the train, I think. Yeah. Okay. I'd like you to go back to base outposting. I want this train stop back. Okay. I want to put a Logibot into this network. There you are, that gets that started. I want to send this back to base construction, take away rocket fuel. I want to put in a logistics request for power switches. Is that, no, that's not power switches, that's constant combinators. Let's try again. Power switch. I need to put a blueprint back down to fill in the gaps in the rails. That's it. Is that everything? Yeah, it is. And then, great, we have the landfill. And I think I'm going to get rid of my inventory. take back my bots. Okay, so now I think I can put that blueprint down, but it's a blueprint that's in a box now. Of course it is. Okay. This is as thrilling for me as it is for you. Okay, that's my first lot of landfill done. I think the second train should do it though. Okay, while we wait for the second train, I'm going to jump in a plane, head back. Oh! Okay. Now, do we have... Yeah, there we are. Alright, let's head down back to the main base. We will grab the power switches, which will get that site going. Then I can sort out the snafus with various trains being in the wrong place at the wrong place. Come on, come back. Cool. And do I have the power switches yet? Come on, anytime. Well, I only really need one, so that's fine. Let's go off. Okay. It's still a big map, even in a fast plane. And there we are. Okay, this train wants to get in to do refueling, apparently. And can't, because the oil train chose to go down this route rather than that route, which is bizarre. Move that on. Right, now that can get in. Right, where's the landfill train? On its way. Great. Right. Okay. Well, let's just max rate this whole site. So the whole rocket fuel site now is producing over 2,000 rocket fuel per minute. So that's enough for our 2K launch by some margin. So that's fine. So rocket fuel is no longer going to be the bottleneck. So the next bottleneck, I think, is going to be rocket control units. We will double that build up next time. I think it's currently ratioed up for sort of 1.5 rockets per minute, not for the full 2. So yeah, we will double that up next time, and we will see what breaks on the dashboard, because that's probably what's going to happen. Because when you double up something at the very end of the pipeline, something near the beginning runs out. So until then, thanks very much for watching. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you again soon with the bigger, shinier, higher throughput megabase. Bye bye.